Welcome everybody to Inside the Lair. Jackson, happy Groundhog's Day. Let's head out to our very own Inside the Lair correspondent, Laura McCanley, who's in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Laura, what did you find out this morning?
Good morning, KW students. It's McCanley here from Gobbler's Knob in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where we have just heard Phil's forecast of an early spring. You heard it first. So it is almost 9 a.m. local time, and I'm reporting now from the stage of Gobbler's Knob. Let me show you Phil's stump right here. Right there. Have you saw it on TV? Here it is.
Thanks a lot, Miss McCanley. Hey, Patrick, let's go talk about boys basketball.
Last Friday, the boys hosted a very good JWP team that came into the castle with a high-flying offense, and they put up 79 points. And out to a 15-point victory over the KW. The Knights played one of their best halves all season. It was 33-34 at break. But this was too much Bulldog. Steberg scored 26 on pace for the Knights.
But ooh-wee, the Knights responded with a big win against the Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms on Monday night with a win over 17-1 Blooming Prairie, who was 5th ranked in Class 1A. The score was 73-61 Kennewamingo Knights, as it was back and forth the whole game. But Zach Mason helped us get on top with 17 points. Ross Aldorf for Colton Steberg had a great game with
a solid 15.
And then Eli Hadeen, the 8th grader, had 11, and Joe Mills had 8. But R.J. Hodgman, with his comeback here late, has had 7 in that game. We caught up with Coach Brent Lurkin. Let's see his opinions on that game. I'm here with the head boys basketball coach, Brent Lurkin. It's back-to-back years now that we took down a top 5 ranked team in state. How does that feel?
It's an awesome feeling. Blooming Prairie had only lost one game previously. And last year when we did against Hayfield, they were back-to-back state champs. So anytime you can take down a really good team like that, it's awesome. And it also, shows that we have a really good team too. So I think it gave our guys a lot of confidence going forward. And I'm excited for the rest of the season to see exactly what this group can do.
What was the key coming into the game?
I think it was defense. There's a lot of things that go into an upset like that. But I think the boys took the game plan very seriously. I thought it started with Joel Mills playing some really good defense on number 2. And then as team defense too, we had, Ross getting blocks and people taking charges and guys helping on switches. And we made it tough for them and held them to 60 points. And I think they'd been, scoring about 80-some points most games lately. So that was a big key too.
You guys have Hayfield, and usually Hayfield does not let people sweep them. What's the plan coming into the game?
Yeah, especially we're going to have to go on the road there tonight, and they gave us a pretty tough matchup at home. So we're hope that we can get some pressure going and maybe get the game going up and down a little bit. They seem to be a little bit more of a half-court team this year, so hopefully we can use some good pressure and use our athleticism and good defense to get some fast breaks going.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
The boys' record is now 11-9. They play tonight at Hayfield. Only 6 more regular season games to go.
The girls played Monday night against Blooming Prairie. The girls ended up losing a tough one, 65-15.
Tuesday night, they played Pem and ended up losing 64-42. 3 Knights players were in double figures. Carmen Nearson with 14, Yvette Mendoza and Rachel Ryan with 10 each. They now get set to play top 10 ranked Hayfield on Friday.
We're going to wrestling now. Wrestling had a quiet week with a win 57-13 over Medford. Now they are headed to Cannon Falls for a tournament.
When?
this weekend.
That's right.
Tonight, the varsity and elementary competitive cheer teams will showcase their talents at the KW Elementary School starting at 5:30. This event is open to the public and is a great way to spring into the weekend.
Now going to the KW one-act play. They advanced from subsections to section finals. They will perform at Casson High School. It will be the last performance of the day at 3:20 tomorrow. Good luck and hope you guys do well.
Here's Mr. Reynolds with some more information about it.
I'm here with Mr. Reynolds, and we're going to ask him some questions. So we heard that you're moving on to the next round. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, we advanced to section finals. They'll be this Saturday at Casson Manorville, Section 1A. The 8 best teams from subsections head to that final, and only one advances to state. So we'll see. Last year we finished 5th. Our goal was top 5.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Let's try to do better this year.
It's hard. It's hard, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
What do you think the key to your success has been?
You know, we're kind of like a hidden secret that we have such a good arts program here at KW, including our theater department and our vocal and band departments. But these kids work really hard, and while they don't have a lot of games, like, you know, a basketball team might have 20 games, they get like 2 performances, and so they really make the most of that time. They work extremely hard. They're very dedicated, and it shows when we go to like subsections and we see that, you know, how we stack up against other teams. Don't let them kid you. These kids might not seem very competitive, but they want to win as bad as any team in our school. So I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. Thank you.
Today and tomorrow, KW High School is hosting the Gopher Conference Music Festival. Here is Ben with some more information.
I'm here with the choir teacher, Miss Johnson, and she's going to tell us a little about the choir performance this weekend.
So this weekend, the band and choir at KW, we're hosting the Gopher Conference Music Honors event. And so it kind of takes place all of Friday during school from about 10 to 2, so it takes up most of the day. And people were nominated from each school. Some of the top members of each choir and band were nominated to come together, all from the different schools, and perform about 5 pieces of music together. They got their music in advance, learned it, and now they're going to come together and put it together on Friday for then Saturday, a big performance. So we have a nice concert at 1 p.m. on Saturday. The band is going first, so it'd be the honors band at 1, and then after that, the honors choir will go. So that's kind of what's going on.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. I'm with Miss Larson. She's going to tell us about the band and choir concert now. So tell us a little about it.
So we are hosting the Gopher Conference Honors All-Conference Music event here this weekend. We have 12 conference schools, and each of those schools nominate 8 band students and 8 choir members to participate. And then we choose the guest director, and this year I have chosen Daniel Felton to be our guest director for the band. He is coming from Tartan High School up in the cities, and they'll have a full day of rehearsals tomorrow and then a concert on Saturday morning, or Saturday at 1 o'clock. So,
thank you, Miss Larson.
Tomorrow's show will be live streamed at 1 o'clock. Check it out on the can.
FCCLA, along with the American Red Cross, are hosting an upcoming blood drive on Tuesday, February 6th. Call the office for more information. Jackson, are you donating any blood that day? Luke found 5 interesting facts on this day in history, February 2nd. And he had a special guest join him.
Hey, I'm Luke, and I'm here with Joe on This Day in History, February 2nd edition. Thanks for being on the show, Joe, and good job making it in the Hall of Fame. Hold up. Can you sign this for me? Oh, you want to hold it? Wow, great catch. Anyways, in 1848, the U.S. purchased Texas, California, New Mexico, and Arizona for $15 million after signing the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo and ending the Mexican-American War. In 1876, the National League, the oldest existing Major League professional baseball organization, you might be part of one of those, in the United States, began play as the National League of Professional Baseball Clubs. Of the teams that started it, only 2 teams remain, those being the Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves. In 1892, the longest boxing match under modern rules took place in Namioki, Illinois, between Harry Sharp and Frank Crosby. It lasted 77 rounds, with Sharp eventually winning by knockout. In 1964, the popular action figure toy series G.I. Joe was launched by Hasbro. In the over 40 years of production, the company sold over 375 million figures and 4 separate movies. G.I. Joe. Huh. Is that named after you? You two were born around the same time. Anyways, how about you take the last one? Oh, you don't want? Okay, fine. In 2014, American actor Philip Seymour Hoffman, who fully inhabited the characters he played and was renowned for his scene-stealing work in supporting roles, died of heroin overdose in New York City. Some of his most famous movies includes the Hunger Games series, Twister, and Moneyball. Anyways, that's all I have. Joe, send him off.
Wow, Joe did not have much to say. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. Landon wants to make sure all the guys are prepared out there. Here is how to tie a tie. I don't know how to do that.
Here's how to make a tie. So first, you want to have it at your right length of your chest. And you cross over these two. Take the bigger, more like thick end, put it under the cross, and then out and over. You take another big thick end, and then you wrap it around it, just like this, so it makes it so it's loose enough to the point. And then you put the bigger end through again, and you keep that part that you just made, that loop you made, loose. Put the big end through it, and you go as tight as you can until it can't go anymore. And you use this thin part right here to look tight and as easy as you can. That's how to make a tie.
We are going to leave you this week with Griffin and Carter organizing a great game. The game is Price is Right. Enjoy and have a good weekend.
Welcome to The Price is Right. I am Mr. V, joined by Ms. Ayers. She will be taking on Carmen and Lydia in a game of Price is Right. We've got everyday items that we found on Amazon, and you have to tell us what the price is without going over. Whoever is closest will win the point. Team with the most points will win the game. All right, Carter, show them the first item. And up first is a nice cozy blanket off Amazon. We will let Carmen and Lydia have the first guess. How much do you think that is?
$19.99.
$19.99, a great guess. Miss Ehlers, your turn.
$34.99.
$34.99. The correct answer is $15.99. You were both over. Sorry, no point for either team. Let's move on to item number 2. Item number 2 is, something you've all used, a blow dryer for your hair. Sailors, you get first crack this time. What do you think?
$18.99.
$18.99 is her guess. What is your team's answer?
$35.
$35 is too much. The correct retail price is $19.99. Miss Ehlers was a buck off. She gets the first point. The next item, Carter. One of those massage guns. Loosens the knots in your back. Show Miss Ehlers. All right. High schoolers, it's your guess.
$34.99.
$34.99 is their guess. Miss Ehlers, what do you think?
$39.99.
Correct retail price is $24.99. They are both over again. Sorry, Lydia's confused. It's still 1-0. Our fourth item, Carter. It is a Rawlings baseball bat. A baseball bat. All right. And it's your guess first.
$1 $129.99.
$129.99. All right, girls.
80.
$80. Correct retail price for this specific bat is $24.99. I'm sorry, that is the incorrect price. It's still 0 to 1. Moving on to our fifth item, Rawlings Sandlot Edition. What do you think? $12. $12. All right, they've been over the limits. They're going a little low here. What do you think?
$18.
$18. The correct retail price is $79.95. Miss Ehlers is up 2-0.
First time it's actually been like the price that we're guessing. Is the baseball not
Our next item is a nice zip-up backpack, perfect for school, perfect for fax class. And Miss Ehlers, you get first guess. You're up 2-0. What do you think?
$29.99.
$29.99. Great guess. Let's see what you have.
25.
25. Throw the confetti. One of these teams is right on the number. It's $29.99. It's $29.99. Moving on to our next. It's 3-0. We've got a custom gaming chair here. A gaming chair. Sailor, since you've got the lead, we'll let you guess first.
$79.99.
$79.99. What do you think?
$100.
$100. Correct retail price, $188.99. You've got your first point. And this one is worth 3 points just because it's our last one. And it looks like it is a HP 14-inch monitor laptop, newest streaming edition. And Miss Ehlers, you have the lead. What is that computer worth?
$129.99.
$129.99.
$150.
$115.99. The correct answer is $289.99. And Miss Ehlers wins 7-1, I think. Thanks for watching The Price is Right.
Welcome, everybody, to Inside the Lair. And Jackson, happy Groundhog's Day. Let's head out to our very own Inside the Lair correspondent, Laura McCanley, who's in Punnisocks, Pennsylvania. Laura, what did you find out this morning?